It's ringing.
Put it on speaker.
Hello?
Hi, is this Angie Tungstein?
Yes, who's this?
Hi, so my name is Vic, and I have Luke here with me too.
Hey, Angie.
Hey, Luke, what can I do for you guys?
Well, I work at the radio station with Luke.
Okay.
Angie, you still haven't heard from Barclay, have you?
No. Even if he came back, you know I changed my number. Why? Have you heard from him? Did he come back? You know what? I don't want to know. What do you guys want?
So, you're an experimental physicist, right?
Yeah, why?
Okay, this is gonna sound like a weird question, but do you believe in parallel worlds? Or maybe not even like parallel, but just another world that is just like ours and is maybe a little bit different?
Are you asking if there are clones of us somewhere?
I guess, but in a different reality. Is that possible? Do you believe in that?
Luke, what is your friend on about?
Just humor him. We'll explain.
Sorry, in theory, yes, it is possible. Do I believe it? I don't know. I've always wanted to test it somehow, but I can't get the funding for the research.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's possible.
Oh, how would that even be possible?
Are we going somewhere with this, or
Yes,
what?
we just need some information for an episode of Open Your Eyes.
Open your eyes. What is that?
Yeah, it's what we called the show after Barclay left.
Oh, okay, got it. Well, about 10 or so years ago, there was a paper and a book written on parallel universes. A physicist named Brian Greene said that there are only so many ways matter can rearrange itself within what we know as the infinite universe. Eventually, matter has to repeat itself and rearrange itself in similar ways. So if the universe is infinitely large, it is also home to infinite parallel universes.
Wait, hold on. I'm lost. Why would that even happen?
Okay. Here. Think of the universe like a deck of cards, right? Now, if you shuffle that deck, there's just so many orderings that can happen. If you shuffle that deck enough times, the orderings will have to repeat itself. Similarly with an infinite universe, and only a finite number of complexions of matter, in which matter arranges itself, it has to repeat. So in this theory, let's say we have a straight flush, you have a three of a kind, and Luke has a straight. Then the dealer takes the cards back and shuffles the deck. Luke gets a straight flush, you get a straight, and I get a three of a kind. Every hand has been repeated, but given to another person, making it a different hand, but also the same. The universe is essentially the same way.
So you're saying that this isn't just some conspiracy theory. This is real?
Well, I don't know about real. It's just a theory. It could be real. It's based off research.
Okay, so let's say we have our hands, and we'll call my hand World A, and we'll call your hand World B. So is it possible for World A and World B to collide?
I don't follow.
Okay, is it possible for people in World A to contact people in World B? Or even go there in person?
Theoretically, maybe. There's nothing that we can prove until we actually contact another world like that. Right now, the only way to actually travel between universes is thought to be a black hole. And if we try to go through a black hole, we would just get ripped apart immediately.
What about calling?
Calling what?
Is it possible to call someone from another universe or, well, World B or contact them somehow?
Again, no one knows. What is this show even about anyways?
Vic, just tell her.
Tell me what?
You know, I think it might be easier to just tell you in person.
Tell me what?
Okay, we need to talk about Barclay.
Barclay? No, no, I don't want anything to do with him.
I think you might change your mind when you hear what we have to say.
What? Why? Did you find out where he is?
In a way.
Vic,
Ach.
Oh my god. Is he okay? Why did he abandon me? You know what? I don't care. For a while, before he left, it was like he didn't even care anymore. We would have full-on conversations that he just didn't even seem to remember. And it's like, we never talk about it. And then he'd accuse me of the same thing. So it was just, you know what, it was just really annoying. But you think he's back? How do you know?
Well, it'll be easier to talk about it in person. Can we come over?
Sure, yeah. Luke, do you have our address?
no.
You've never been over here?
Nope.
Okay, well, it's 7894 West Carlisle Street, Roswell.
Okay, thanks. We'll be there soon, okay?
Okay, see you soon.
Bye.
Okay, let me find her house. Oh, I know where this is. And, hey, we're gonna go right through where we just talked to Barclay.
How far do you think we can go with talking to Barclay?
I don't know. But I do know that when I got closer to the station and cut us off, must be, like, a little pocket or something.
There's got to be more, right?
You think?
Well, why would there only be one? That doesn't make any sense. If we're not crazy and this is an awesome dream inside of a mental hospital we're staying in, then there should be more.
I guess I never really thought about it.
You know what? Call Barclay back. Let's see how far it can go.
Yeah, good idea.
This is like the third time before lunch. I have work to do, Vic.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to let you know that we got a hold of Angie, and we're heading over to her house right now.
That's good. Is that it?
Well, we actually wanted to see if you'd stay on the line while we were driving over there.
Why?
Well, Luke had a good idea. We want to see where it is we can contact you from. If we lose your signal, then we know we can't talk to you there.
I don't really have time for all of this.
Well, don't you want to find, our version of you? You have no idea if you could go missing too.
I guess.
Thank you.
Does she still live at 7894?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you get there, it's kind of out in the boonies. There's nothing for miles. It's literally just a house in the middle of nowhere.
Why?
I don't like big cities, and she wanted space to do her experiments. There's no one near us to get upset if she makes loud noises.
So, what can you tell me about her?
Luke, you probably know her pretty well, don't you?
Not really. We're friends, but we're only friends through you. We tried to keep up with each other, but only text every once in a while now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. Though when you said, she was a little emotional.
Oh? Well, what happened? Did you already tell her about this?
Not exactly.
Yeah, I mean, we told her hypothetically. We asked her about some stuff, but we kept it in the vein in the show. But when we mentioned you, she was mad, then sad, and she wanted to know what happened to you, but she didn't. It was weird, man.
Yeah, that sounds like her. She probably thinks I just up and left, doesn't she?
Actually, we all did.
Oh?
But look, Barclay, I need to know how to speak her language, right? How can I get her to not just shut this out? I doubt she's much of a believer in this stuff as you are.
If it can be scientifically proven, she'll believe it.
Right. I mean, she seemed like she understood that what was happening is possible, but she didn't seem like she would believe it.
She's been working on stuff like this for years. She's tried a bunch of different ways to prove this. She's gone through mathematical equations, real physical experiments, and could never crack this. So she believes it's possible, but I don't know how that version of her is, especially now.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Over the last few months, I don't know about that side, but we would have full conversations that she would forget about. She'd call me and we'd have a whole conversation about something important, and then she'd act like it never happened.
Vic?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Well, what?
Well, when we were on the phone with her, she mentioned the exact same thing, right? Like, you guys would have full conversations of things, and then you would just forget about it like it never happened. And, she thought you didn't care about what she had to say.
That's how I feel about her sometimes, too.
Right, but, Luke, you don't think that maybe, like...
Well, with everything else right now, I think I do.
What?
Barclay, I think you were talking to our Angie.
What?
Yeah, all these things you said she'd forget, those conversations happened on the phone, right?
Yeah?
Well, then she must have been trying to call you when going through a pocket like this.
Is that what you're calling this, a pocket?
Well, what, you got a better name?
I guess not. So, you think she was trying to call your version of me, but instead got me?
Yeah, I think you two made contact before, even we got to talk to each other.
Jesus.
How come it never happened to us?
I don't know. You don't call much while driving, and neither do I, right? The only time I did was when I was calling to tell you I was running late. Besides that, I don't really trust myself to drive with the phone.
Well, that's refreshing right now.
Well, relax. It's more of just me being cautious. I almost got into an accident talking on the phone when I was younger.
Yeah, that's not helping either.
Wait, hold on. Then why haven't I gotten her any time in the last few months? Clearly I haven't gotten her, or else she'd know what was happening.
Well, you said earlier that you tried to call me and it didn't work, right? So that must mean you can't call us, but we can call you. And if that's true, she probably stopped calling you after a while, She probably never called you while she was in a pocket and then changed her number and stopped calling you.
This is so
I guess now we know where it ends.
Yeah, hold on. Let's just go a little further and try it again. There's got to be more pockets, right?
You really think that we're talking to different versions of each other without even knowing it?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think this is happening to other people?
Yeah, we can't be the only ones. What happened to Barclay and Angie couldn't have, it had to have happened to other people.
This is so messed up.
Look, you want to talk about messed up? Try talking to yourself over the phone.
Didn't you think it was a dream or something? I still don't know if I'm awake right now.
No, I'm as lucid as can be. I don't know what to tell you, man. I've had an easier time believing things since the shutdown at the station.
That really affected you, huh?
Yeah, it really freaked me out, man.
Me too, but this is different. We're talking about a different world here, a different world that has other versions of all of us. Do you think it's different versions of everyone in the world? All 7-some billion of us?
Yeah, I would assume so.
God.
Okay, come on. Let's try Barclay again. Here, call him.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected
Come
or
on,
is
really?
no longer in service.
Must still be out of the pocket.
You know what we could use?
What?
A signal booster.
A signal booster?
Yeah, something that can boost the pocket's energy further so we can talk to him whenever we want.
Yeah, but Luke, we don't even know what's happening here, and you're already talking about boosting the energy of a pocket?
I'm just saying it would be helpful.
Well, let's worry about Angie first, huh?
We could ask her.
What?
That's why Barclay is sending us there, right? So she can help. Maybe she can figure something out.
Yeah, maybe, but... Luke, we don't even know if she's going to believe us yet, right? Look, let's worry about how we're going to tell her about all of this first.
I guess you're right.
Yeah, try Barclay again.
Okay.
Hey guys, what happened?
We lost your signal.
Yeah, I guess we know, where that one ends, right? But, it looks like we picked up another one, so...
How far away are you from Angie's?
We're almost there.
Okay. Now, when you get there, be delicate. She may believe this kind of stuff is possible, but when you tell her that I'm on the other end, she might get mad. Scratch that, she will get mad.
Wouldn't she be happy to talk to you?
Were you when Vic first told you?
I guess not.
Vic, how did you get Luke to finally talk to me?
He tricked me.
You're probably going to have to do the same with her. I'd be surprised if not.
Well, how am I supposed to trick her? Especially if the pocket ends before her house.
Do what you did with Luke.
I really don't think she's going to want to go out for coffee in my car with Luke and I. It kind of screams creep, doesn't it?
I guess you're right. The important thing to remember is that if she still has feelings for me, which it sounds like she does, even if they're mixed, she's going to be defensive and irrational. She's just like me. Maybe you... And... because then...
Barclay. Barclay. Shit, man, come on. This is getting really annoying.
No kidding.
Okay, we're almost there, right? It says it's just a straight shot from here.
I can only see one house off in the distance. Do you think that's hers?
Well, Barclay did say it was in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but that's crazy. There's no one anywhere if someone breaks in. You could scream and no one could hear you.
Yeah, it sounds like what she wanted. Yeah, call Barclay again.
This is getting tiresome.
Yeah, you don't think we know that?
You almost there?
We think so. Is this hers in a big one-story house with a big shed on the side of it?
Yep, that's us. Her... whatever.
Okay, good. Then, yeah, we're about to pull up.
Okay.
Maybe we should just let her talk to you.
No, not right away. You need to explain to her what's happening. You need to ease into it.
But wouldn't it be easier to explain with you on the line?
Not with her. I'll get an earful that's supposed to be for your Barclay. Believe me, I know her.
Okay, well, can you stay on the line for a minute? I just want to see where this pocket ends.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Good luck.
Yeah, thanks. You still there? Okay. Hey, you still there? Hello? That's it, I guess.
Let's do this.
Hey, Ruth. You must be Vic. You guys want to come in?
Maybe in a minute. Actually, would you mind just coming out with us for a second? Just, like, down to my car real quick?
You guys are scaring me.
To be honest, Ange, we kind of scared ourselves.
Okay, wait a second. What's going on, guys? Look, I haven't heard from you in weeks, and Vic, I don't even know you.
Oh, okay. So, what we talked about on the phone earlier, the parallel worlds and stuff?
Yeah, okay, what about it?
I don't think either of us know how to put this in a way that makes sense, so I'm just going to go ahead and say it. We think it's real.
Okay. Did Berkeley put you up to this? I know he liked his pranks and everything, but when he leaves me and then sends you two to prank me, oh no, I am not happy. Absolutely not. No.
We're not pranking you. Come on, we're being serious, okay? We talked to Barclay.
Wait, what? What? When? Where?
Well, okay, it wasn't our Barclay. It was a different one.
A different Barkley?
Yes, from a different world or universe or something. I'm not sure, Angie. It doesn't really make sense right now, but we're still trying to figure it out. It's why we're here.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense.
Angie, please, listen, you know I don't act like this.
Okay, look, haha, very funny, haha. Okay, now, get off my yard before I go get my gun. I have work to do.
Angie?
Come on, man. She's no help. I don't blame her. I mean, imagine your fiancé just disappearing.
Angie!
What? What did you just say? How do you know that name?
Barclay.
Barkley barely knew you. Luke doesn't even know that name, and he was a good friend of his. Tell me, right now, how do you know that name? Tell me.
Can I just show you something? Please?
Dick, if you don't tell me right now, I swear to God, I'm going to get my gun.
Just walk with me. We're just going to walk, okay? Please.
Where?
Just walk with me to the car.
This makes absolutely no sense.
Vic?
Come on, I got this. Come on. I promise you that everything you want to know, I can show you, okay? You just You need to come to my car. We don't even have to sit in it. You can stand outside. Okay?
Fine. Who are you calling?
You'll see.
I'm trying not to get angry, but I'm assuming you made it? She there? You there?
Barkley?
Yeah. It's me, but before you get...
You idiot! Where have you been? You gave me a ring and then you just leave. I've been calling you and calling you and calling you and you just ignore me. Where are you? How could you do this to me?
Before you get upset, did Vic and Luke explain to you what's going on?
What? Your stupid little prank? You have some kind of twin on a different Earth? Yeah, you're hilarious.
It's not a prank, Angie.
I know I told you I liked pranks, but this is different.
Angie, this is real.
Barkley, tell me you're joking, please. I can't take this anymore.
Angie, I don't know what's happening, but you need to listen to me. You need to listen to Vic and Luke. They know more about what's going on than I do.
Yeah, barely.
Wait a minute. Okay. So, you're saying this isn't a prank, and that I'm talking to some version of you that I've never met?
Yes.
Okay, well, why are we not in the house?
For some reason, this only works in certain places.
What do you mean?
Well, there are certain places around here we can call him and talk to him, and okay, I've been calling them pockets, and in these pockets I can communicate with Barclay, but outside the pockets it doesn't work.
Okay, so we're in a pocket right now?
Exactly.
Barkley, this isn't a joke?
I wish it was.
So what, there's just some random pocket by the street, but not in my house?
Well, yeah, we lost connection when we started walking up to your door.
Well, if this isn't my Barkley, where the hell is my Barkley?
That's what we've been trying to figure out.
Okay. Wait a minute. Hang on. I just thought of something. Barkley, I hate to say it, but do you happen to remember me calling you about my sister's birthday?
Yeah. Roseanne's chocolate cake. I remember it clearly because it was weird because
Roseanne hates chocolate.
Right. And I got it, and then there was a big fight because my Angie had told me before that to get a banana cake. When I showed up with chocolate, it ruined the party.
Yeah, and I had a fight with you about you not listening to me, especially because, let's be honest, it wasn't the first time you ignored me. But anyways, now thinking about it, it seems that that's not actually what happened, is it?
Angie, we think you've been talking to this Barclay for a long time, like way before you changed your number, way before our Barclay went missing. We think you were talking to him for months and you just didn't even know it.
Well, I mean, how would I know this? Okay, this is insane.
You're telling me.
How could I have been so stupid?
You just said it, Angie. How could you have known?
Yeah, but I know Berkeley. I know he wouldn't ignore me like that. I should have figured out what was going on. I didn't even entertain the possibility of something else other than him becoming an ignoramus.
I'm sorry this is happening, Angie.
I love you.
I really don't know what to say. Am I cheating on my Angie if I tell this Angie I love her? Vic, you're the expert.
You know, before Berkeley went missing, he was working on something.
On what?
I'm not sure. He told me it was important that I didn't know, which was weird because we always did things together. Even his crazy conspiracy that he brought home from work. that damn show. We worked on them together. Anyways, this was different. Barkley, are you working on anything right now?
No. But if yours was, do you still have that antique desk in my office?
Yeah.
If I was working on something secret, I'd check in there first. In the bottom right drawer, there's a false bottom. I used it for hiding your Christmas presents. If anything was a secret, it would be in there.
Any idea why he would hide something like this from me?
I don't know. But if I did, it must have been really bad.
We need to find you, Barkley, but if it got you in trouble, wouldn't it get us in trouble?
You think someone took me?
Yeah, we do. We think that maybe you learned too much about something and it, put you on someone's radar.
Come on, let's go look.
Guys, try and keep me updated. I know Angie's worried.
Barkley? Barkley!
We're out of the pocket.
I just wanted to say goodbye.
Don't worry, we can still call him back anytime, especially now that we understand what's going on.
Well, bit of an overstatement, don't you think?
You know what I mean?
Come on, his office is this way.
This it?
Yeah. I'm kind of afraid of what I'll find in there, so if,
I got it.
Find anything?
Well, he said there was a false bottom, so there's gotta be, there we go.
Holy.
What the hell?
What is it?
It's folders with...
With what? Let me see. Operation Paperclip Shredded? I've never seen this newspaper in my life. Anywhere.
Me neither.
Operation Paperclip scientists moved to Roswell.
How is this not on the news?
Wait a minute. What's Operation Paperclip?
You're kidding me, right? You run a radio show about conspiracy theories, and you don't know about one of the biggest in history that actually became true.
It was an initiative after World War II that the government brought over Nazi scientists to help work on our technology.
What, like weaponry?
Yeah, like weaponry. What else, Luke?
So, do you guys have any actual documents?
What do you mean?
Here, look. It's just a bunch of documents with redacted information.
Jesus.
What the hell is all this stuff?
Berkeley, what did you get yourself into?
What do we do now?
Follow me.
So, where are we going?
My lab.
Your lab? Barkley wasn't kidding when he said you wanted to work experiments at home, was he?
No.
Why are we going to your lab?
Because I'm wondering something.
Whoa.
And I thought my man cave looked cool.
Man cave? What are you, 15?
Shut up.
Here.
What?
For my dissertation, I wrote a 50-page paper on parallel universes and parallel planets.
Wait. You wrote a 50-page dissertation on parallel universes, and you didn't want to believe us that we made contact with another universe?
Because, okay, just listen. Because this was all just theory, okay? I've always wanted to believe that our deck could reach out to another deck, but everyone always thought it was nuts.
Why would people think it's nuts if there's already a theory about it?
Okay, you try telling people that there's more than one Earth.
So you believe us now?
I do. But I want to know what the hell happened to Berkeley.
Me too.
What the hell is going on here? Barclay mentioned you're an engineer too, right?
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you have in mind, Vic?
Well, I'm just thinking, have you ever done any actual work on this theory, like any experimentation?
Yeah, I've tried to work out the math, but it never gets far. When I plug in the numbers to the equation, it just doesn't add up. The equation makes sense, but once I add in the numbers, it never works out.
No, I mean physical experimentation.
No, not really. I don't even know where to start without the math making sense.
Okay, we need to be able to talk to Barclay without having to drive to one of those pockets. I mean, God knows where or how many there even are.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd be able to build something that could, help us out?
Like what?
Well, I don't know, like something that can get us to communicate with him without having to drive to one of those goddamn pockets.
You mean like a signal booster?
Yeah, like a signal booster.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose I could try. I don't even know where to start.
Well, I'd say start with the pocket right in your front yard.
I don't know. Even if I can figure it out, I would definitely need some time.
Well, we have faith in you. We know you want to find Barclay just as much as we do. And hey, we need to figure out what's going on. You can work on that, and Luke and I can go figure out a plan.
Okay, yeah, I can try. I can definitely try.
Thank you, Angie. You have our numbers, so you let us know if you need absolutely anything. And yeah, Luke, come on, let's go.
Berkeley.